Hello, my name is Ederson Oliveira and I'll be presenting this video for DNNHero.com, and this is my second shot at SQLView Pro from DNN Stuff. Last time that I tried to use the module, I had a bit of a problem with the date parameters, and here's what ended up happening. If I put uh, start date and end date, and by the way, this is a continuation of the last video on this module. If I put start date and date and I click run, so no data is showing up. So why is that? And again, it ended up being that I was misusing some of the features of the module. So I got in touch with Richard Edwards from DNN Stuff, and he told me what I was doing wrong. So basically, first thing is that he showed me how to debug what is happening here. So there's a debug feature in this module which is very useful. If I go to the action menu and click on current report set, there is a debug checkbox. If I check that and click update, now I'll be able to set again start date, end date this week, and click run. So what it's happening here is that it's showing me the SQL that has been generated that should bring data from the database. Now, if I have a look at the date, you'll see that the date parameters, they don't have a single quotes around them. So this is exactly what I was doing wrong. I needed to put single quotes in those date parameters. So let's do that and try again. If I go to edit current report set, and if I go to the first report, to the date parameter, and add single quotes around it, and to the end date as well, and I should do the same thing for the second report. So I click on the second report, edit, go to the date parameters, and I just put single quotes around start date and end date. So when I click update and update again, and I try to run the query for, let's say, the past week, which is bringing data from the site log, it should bring some data here. Well, it's still showing debug, so let's go back and deactivate debug mode. And let's enter the dates again. Click run. So now it's coming up with data. Just to make sure that we have real data coming along. Let's change the parameters. Let's say bot is coming as 531. Let's change the parameters a little bit here to the week before that. Well, a week way before that. And let's run again. So yes, it's changing data, so it's working quite well. Perfect. So we have one problem solved, which is the how to make sure that the date parameters are working fine. So this is done. Now the second problem that I saw, and again this was not even very clear to Richard, but I think I got it sorted out. If you check the chart that is being plotted, this is using Google API, just to keep in mind. What you can see very clear here is that, for instance, bot, this line size of bot is almost the same size as Firefox, and it's almost the same size as i8, which is just 8.1. So again, 469 as compared to 8.1. So there's not much difference here, even if you compare with Firefox here. So here's what I was able to find out on Google API documentation. Actually, when those numbers they go above 100, the sum of those numbers go above 100, you need to specify what is the minimum number and what is the maximum number of the pie chart. And this is very simple to set up. So let's go back to the Google report, Google chart, and we have it right here. It's our first one. Here's the template text. We just need to add an extra parameter to the image source. And this parameter basically says what is the minimum number. I'll keep it as 0. And the maximum one you can put this number, although you don't know what is the maximum number, because the chart is being plotted dynamically and the data is being gathered dynamically. So you can put a very, very big number here. I'm gonna keep it as 10,000. So 0 is the minimum, 10,000 is the maximum. By doing this with this extra parameter called CHDS, we should have the proper sizing of the pie slices. So let's just update this. Update this again. Let's run the report once again. Let's do it for the month of April. Click run. So now we have very reasonable pie slice size here. A very big number for bot, 2000. Then we have Firefox here. So again, now I can see that those numbers are the pie slices for each user agents are very, very proportional here. So basically this is it. This will close the issues, quote unquote issues, quote unquote things that I did not know how to do before about the SQLView Pro. Again, got very good support from Richard. I sent him some questions. He replied to me within a day or so. So the module is doing what it's supposed to do. Most likely there are more features that I haven't explored, but the ones that interest me most, which is the capabilities of doing charting and of doing table-based type of report like this one, they work pretty well. So again, 2 thumbs ups for the module. Highly recommended. Give it a try. Thank you. Bye.